It's tuna season in Portland, and people come from all around the country to try and catch big tuna like this one. As a shore-based fisherman, I like coming down to have a look and see what they're catching out in the boats. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to get out there and try my hand at tuna fishing. As a land-based fisherman, I can only dream of being able to get out there and catch something like these fellas. Now we're in for a treat. This boat has backed up to the gantry where they weigh big fish. I wonder how big this one's going to be. Here she comes, coming up from the boat now. Wow, look at the size of that. 109.3 kilo this beauty weighed in at. Would I like to hook something this big? No, I don't think at my age I'd be able to handle something like this. But Dale, a good friend of mine in Portland, has given me the chance to come out with him in his shark cat and see what we can do. Here we go, heading out onto the deep blue water out from Portland Harbour. I am such a lucky guy being invited out. Last year I did actually buy myself a game rod and reel, just on the off chance that maybe one day I'd be lucky enough to get out here and try my hand at tuna fishing. In about 350 meters of water, we took our chance and put our rods out. And yes, there's my very first ever tuna. What a fight. Boy, did I enjoy it. Thank you so much, Dale. You have a beautiful boat, and I am just so lucky that you invited me out. Thanks, mate. Rain and storms hung around for the next few days. No fishing. Lawrence Rock is 90 meters odd tall, and the waves were crashing over the top of it. Good weather finally came, and early morning the boats head out to try their luck. Good weather again, and out we went, and 3 more beautiful school tuna. Nothing fantastic in size, but then I don't want them that big. I know Dale does, so out again we went on the 17th of July. It's a cold winter's day. Rain is threatening, but we're going out anyway. Well, if you're going out to fish, you expect to get wet. There's a really good swell running here today. The water around Lawrence Rock can get quite treacherous. Never go too close to the shore here, because the reef stretches right the way across. There's a nice deep passage which is between 17 to 22 meters deep, which is where Dale always heads for. Now we're out into the open sea. Let's see what the day brings. And we have a fish on. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. Put your back into it. Dale is ready on the gaff, and here comes the tuna. Can we get it in? Oh, they never give up, these fish. No matter how hard you fight, they've always got more fight left in them. Just because you get one to the side of the boat doesn't always mean to say you're going to get it. The person working the gaff must know what they're doing, because if you snag that braid line, You'll break it and lose your fish. Oh no. Oh, he's splashing everywhere. He's not given up yet. Come on, get him. Come on, here he comes. Come on, Dale. Dale can't do anything until his friend gets it so close to the boat and under control. Come on, here, yes! Got him in the tail. Lucky. Here he is. Beautiful fish. Look at that little baby. Oh, birds diving are a sure sign of bait fish and hopefully tuna hanging around near them. It's beautiful out here. I love every minute of it. Maybe one day I might have my own boat. And now here we are, another tuna on. This time it's Dale fighting this fish. Where is it? How far away is it? Just half a wind. There he is. Another beautiful little school tuna. We haven't found any big barrels yet, but maybe one day we'll get one. Have we got him on yet? Yes, we have. Gaffed him and little Lockie falls over. Be careful. Don't fall over too much. You might end up with a gaff in your leg. But at least we got the fish. Not long after, we had another hookup. This time on a rod that doesn't have a game reel. It's only got a Penn spinning reel on it. Not exactly ideal for tuna. This one is a very tough fight, especially on this rig. Can he get it? We'll soon find out. Dale comes over to give him a hand, because this one is proving quite difficult on this rig. Two of them fighting it. Come on, we can't lose it. I've had my 12-foot surf rods bent like this, fishing from the lee breakwater here in Portland, but to see a thick game rod bend like this is something awesome. It looks like this tuna is trying to go under the boat and wrap the line around the motor to see if it can break itself free. Will the tuna win, or will we win? The fight goes on and on. Changeover time on the rod. Now Dale takes over and fights this tuna. He's got to be very careful with this rod, because it's not really designed for tuna. Look at the bend in it. That is awesome. Oh, he's trying to go under the boat again. Come on, get him back, get him back. Time to move round to the other side of the boat to try and stop this tuna tangling the line around the motor. Now, can we get the thing in? Come on, fight him. I don't know how far down he is yet. There he is, colour in the water. He's very close now. Come on, Dale, you can get him, mate. These tuna are only around the 20 to 30 kilo mark on average. Can you imagine the fight from a 90 to 100 plus kilo fish? No, I can't. I hope you can. I have heard from other fishermen that some of the barrels can take up to 3.5 hours just to get alongside the boat. Once again we lose sight of it as it takes a little more line off us. They're very hard fighting fish. It's down there somewhere. Will we get it? Who knows? Where's it gone? We haven't seen it for a little while now. It's there somewhere. There it is. Found it again. Yes, we're getting closer. Getting line back off him. Little Lockie is there with the gaff in his hand, ready to have a go at gaffing this fish. There he is. Getting closer. No. It's time for me to put the camera down and take over on the gaff, as I'm a little bit more experienced gaffing fish than Lockie is. And yes, we did get it. A beautiful tuna. Heading back in past Lawrence Rock. We want to get in before dark, because that rock can be a bit treacherous coming through that gap in the dark. Nearly home again. That's Portland Harbour coming up, and the big crane there is not a crane, it's a giant vacuum cleaner. That's the Alcoa wharf. The big vacuum cleaner is used to suck up all the bauxite from the hold of the ships coming in to supply Alcoa. There's the corkscrew, and we're just coming into the harbour now. Piles of wood chips for export, logs for export. It's a busy harbour, this one. The new Portland Marina. And those two boats you can see there, get your checkbook out and your credit card, because they're multi-million-dollar boats, those. old Portland jetty. It's not there now. It's been demolished because it was unsafe. If you look underneath it where the cormorants are, you can see some of it starting to fall down even now as we speak. Our catch for the day, 5 beautiful tuna. That's not a bad day's fishing down here. Dale has caught a lot more at other times, but you can never tell when you go out after tuna whether you're going to get 1, 2 or half a dozen or more. But we had a very, very good day. Thank you, Dale. I have had an enjoyable time, and it's something I couldn't have ever dreamt about doing without you.